Hello friends, welcome and thank you for joining me here on the YouTube channel today. We're going to take a couple minutes and move through some good hip and kind of lower back, upper back movements just to loosen up and hopefully help you get rid of some of the really tight muscles, bones, tight body that you get from sitting all day and being stagnant, or maybe just a lack of stretching in general. We are going to keep this on the mat. If you want a longer version of this, there is a 30-minute evening flow that is a lot of these same movements, just a little bit longer, spend a little longer in each pose. So that is an option if you want to go find that. We're going to start here in child's pose on your mat. Walk your hands out in front of you, hips over heels, and then you can take the option to lower your forehead to the mat. Just taking a couple minutes to notice your breath here and notice how you're feeling. Notice where your body's feeling tight or maybe where you're a little extra relaxed. With each breath, see if you can make your body a little heavier, sinking down into the ground. Maybe walk your fingertips forward just a little more to lower your armpits to the ground. And then walk your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to take a couple just spinal articulations here, moving through a cat-cow. You can do this at any pace that feels good for you. You're rounding through your spine, looking towards your belly button when you round. And then as you look up, your belly button comes towards the ground and your eyes are looking towards the ceiling, pressing your palms into the ground, fingertips included. Coming back to a neutral spine, lift your right leg out in front of you and then kick it over to the left. Look over towards your back heel, looking over your shoulder, feeling a nice stretch through your side body. Bring that foot back to place. Left leg comes out long. Kick it over to the right. Look towards your heel. Good. Bring that back into place. Walk your hips back. Toes are tucked under. Coming into a yogi squat. Finding your hands at prayer. This is really good for opening up your hips. The longer you can hold this. I think my mom told me that my dad's been combing his hair as he sits in a yogi squat because the more you do it, the better. Just finding progress in a daily practice and squeezing in a little extra stretching where you can. So maybe you do this while you're watching TV for a minute, maybe while you're combing your hair. All right, go ahead and put your hands behind your back and then just do some nice little knee taps down towards the ground. Knees coming down, hips coming up, and the knees rock back, heels rock down. Good. Now drop your knees to the ground, come up, hips over knees, reach your right arm back behind your heel. Now you can do this with your feet flat on the ground or you can keep your toes tucked under. It's going to be a little easier if your toes are tucked under, just get your heels higher, or you can keep it flat, you're just reaching lower. So for this sake of example, we're going to reach hand around, toes are tucked under, left arm reaches around to the side, and then you can stop here if this is feeling a nice stretch, or you can continue to reach back, opening your heart towards the sky, reaching towards the back of the room. Take your time, unwind. You're going to make a big circle with your arms. As your left hand reaches left heel, right arm reaches over to the left. You can pause at the side or continue to come back. One more time. Reach around on the right side. And left side. Good. And go ahead, let's do one more just to really work through. First time you're kind of figuring out what's going on. Second time you're getting comfortable. Third time, really let yourself feel the way into the posture. Good. I like that because you're opening your hips and your back in a lot of different planes of direction instead of just forward and back or side to side. You're really working through a range of motion. From here, your heels are tucked under. Go ahead and sit your hips back again. We're going to pass through this yogi squat, maybe feeling a little more open than we did the first time. Plant your right hand on the ground, reach left arm up, twist. Notice how maybe your right hip flexor, hip joint is a little tighter. If you want, you can take the option to wrap your left hand around your thigh. Right hand comes around to catch your hand. Unwind, same way you came in. Left palm down, right arm up. Right arm can come around behind your back. Maybe your left hand catches. Unwind. And then sit your hips to the ground. From here, go ahead and lift your right leg up and over. Tuck your left knee in. Knees are stacked. Feet are back towards your hips, trying to get them to stay in close to your hips. If you're finding that this stack of pancakes is a little tight, maybe you're here, and that's okay too. Reach your hand behind you, plant right hand on the ground, left arm reaches up and over, and then you're going to twist towards the side of the room. Look up and keep a strong chest, spine, and then begin to twist your neck as you look towards the back of your room. Good. Unwind, reach both arms up, and then fold over your knees. If you're feeling tight here, just breathe into that tightness. Relax those muscles. Let go of the tension in your hips. Relax your feet. Relax your face. Good. All right. So we are twisting towards the right. Now you're going to twist towards the left. Keep your feet where they're at. Don't move your feet here. Twist towards the back of the room. We move through a yogi squat one more time. You're really wide here. Press your knees and triceps together. Straighten and lengthen through your spine. And then keep turning all the way around. Leave your feet where they're at. Twist, twist, twist. And now we're on the other side. Left leg on top of right. We're going to start by reaching up tall. Right arm comes to the outside of your knee. Back hand plants on the ground. Taking the twist, looking towards the back of the room. Unwind and reach up, and then fold over your knees. Walk your hands in, gently sit up, and then continue. We're going to turn over to the right side, finding a yogi squat. One last time, sit your hips to the ground, bring your feet in together, be in front of you, and then lower down onto your back gently. You can lift your legs up to the sky, maybe just move your feet a little bit, relaxing letting some blood come out of your feet. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Reach up and over your shins. Give yourself a nice little hug, pulling your body down to the ground. Look towards your knees to lower your neck on the ground, and then pull your tailbone down. Really trying to flatten your spine from head to tailbone. Good. Release your legs, feet on the ground, knees still high to the sky. Lift right leg up, cross ankle over knee, bring left leg up, reach behind your thigh. You can grip your fingers together there and then kind of pull the left leg back in towards your chest. Your right leg is pushing down, trying to keep your knee from coming in towards your head. And then wrap your knees, left leg comes back to the ground, wrap your knees over each other, crossing your legs, and then let your knees fall over to the left, look to the right. Come back up, feet unwind, left leg high, ankle crosses thigh, reach around behind right thigh, and then lower your foot towards the ground, pull right leg in towards you, left knee stays pushing out. Let your foot fall to the ground, release your hands, cross knees over each other, arms out in a T, and the knees fall to the right, head looks to the left. Unwind. Unwrap your feet, maybe lift both legs up to end. And then just nice little rocks back and forth. Feet over your head. They're not really lowering towards the ground. Then grab the outsides of your feet. Knees come to the outsides of your arms. Arms are on the insides of your knees. Toes can be flexed back, relaxed. And then you're pulling your tailbone down towards the ground. Knees coming in towards your armpits. Happy baby. Rock side to side to give yourself a little back massage here. Very good. From here, you can release your feet down towards the ground. Let your arms come out to either side of your body, palms facing up. And enjoy a few minutes in a Shavasana. Otherwise, rock and roll yourself up for the sake of keeping this video short. Take what you need to in these last couple minutes that maybe you have to practice or to move, to stretch, to breathe. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this short flow of movement, let me know. Leave a comment, like this video, and subscribe to the channel because that definitely helps me keep going with these weekly videos. So let me know what you want to see, and we'll see you again real soon. Thanks for joining.